sum it up here with a motor oil life graph. Now, Gale, this is a proprietary test developed by AMSOIL to simulate long-duration oil service and development of sludge-forming properties.
What are the units here?
Yeah, this is viscosity on the y-axis, and then just time on the x-axis.
In what units?
Yeah, this would be in centistokes.
Okay.
Up here.
All right.
With the motor oil life. All right, so we're going to put a couple curves on here first, or some limits. So we just talked about what you have to do to meet a 30 weight. You know, between that 9.3 and 12.5 up
so
here.
There we are, right there.
So this is critical limits that we want to stay in, because this is the oil is designed for applications that require a 30 weight. Now we're going to overlay a product on here, Gale.
Gotcha.
So here's a good product in the marketplace. We're going to start off right in the middle of the viscosity range here. It looks like we're doing, really well.
Yes.
So when this is the brand new oil that's clean, hasn't been run yet, we're starting right in the middle of that 30 weight. Now look what's happening fairly short amount of time in. It's starting to drop.
It's actually 20 weight.
Yeah, it popped out of the lower limit for a 30 weight.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's dropped below there for a period of time, and this is because of shear. So the oil is being sheared in this application and being beat up quite a bit, so it dropped a little bit below a 30 weight. And now at this point over here, you can see we're starting to come back up in thickness. So what's going on there, Gale?
I think it's starting to oxidize. I think.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's oxidation taking hold right there. So as oxidation starts to take hold, the thickness of our oil goes up, and not far behind oxidation is always sludge formation.
Yes.
So anytime you see an increase in viscosity like this, you're getting sludge very quickly after that.
This is shocking to me.
Yeah, this is something that we really pay attention to. So we're going to overlay an AMSOIL product on here. When we say it's a 30 weight, it's a 30 weight over the life of the oil. So here's another product, Gale, very good product in the marketplace.
Yep.
This one following the same curve, starting off right in around the middle of a 30 weight range. Again, it's dropping below a 30 weight, and then it starts to come up again. And it's increasing in viscosity again.
They both break out at the same point.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and
so where's the advantage here?
well, right here, this delta up here, we're talking about, this is the advantage. So it's an extended performance product. So it has resistance to oxidation. So this is an accelerated laboratory test that's predicting motor oil life. So we're seeing the delta between the extended performance product and the standard product in terms of viscosity increase. So that, you know, it's a good delta there. Yeah. And now we're going to overlay an AMSOIL product on here. So I want to point out two things, Gale, with the AMSOIL product.
Yes.
So we're the green line here. Look at where we go. We go down a little bit towards the low end of the 30 weight range, but we stay in grade for a 30 weight in this accelerated test, which is important because if AMSOIL says they do something, we do it. If we say it's going to stay in range, it's going to stay in range, and that's how we build things. Now we start at the same point that the other products started to have these very large increases in viscosity. Our product is really kind of flat.
Your oxidation rate is much lower.
That's what this portion of the graph is showing.
Yeah.
Where the delta here is huge in terms of the formation of heavy backbone, oxygen attaching heavily to the backbone, compared to this one. So sludge formation is put off a long ways with the SIG series product compared to a product that doesn't perform as well.
So the oil is getting thicker here.
Right, actually getting thicker. And the rate of thickness increase is directly proportional to sludge formation.
So what's happening, even though it's thicker, I don't think it's lubricating as well.
Right, you start to get up into this range where the oil's getting really thick. It doesn't act like a brand new oil that's that thick because it's got a whole bunch of oxygen attached to it. Some contaminants are getting in there. So it doesn't have the natural lubricity
so its
of a brand new oil.
parasitic loss would go up.
Yeah, you're going to lose horsepower and fuel economy for sure with that. And that's important.
And compromise lubrication.
Right, all three. Yep.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, that's a nice curve there. We're pretty proud of that one.
What a remarkable difference.
Yeah. This is how we're formulating and the results of formulation and formulation chemistry, Gale. Now we're going to take you through the laboratory and show you all of the instruments that we use to test a fully formulated motor